Good morning, and thank you for being here today. My name is Constable James Smokie Phillips. I am the Precinct 7 Constable here. We are deeply saddened by the tragic events that occurred early Saturday morning in Midtown, resulting in the deaths of two innocent individuals. On behalf of the Harris County Constable Precinct 7, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family of the loved ones of these victims. Overview of what happened. Just after 2 a.m. on Saturday, August 2nd, a Precinct 7 deputy, Deputy Gatright, observed a black Ford F-150 involved in multiple hit-and-run incidents in the 2700 block of Smith Street. Deputy Gatright attempted a traffic stop by pursuing the driver, but the driver fled and refused to stop at a high rate of speed. The driver was observed running multiple red lights during the pursuit, endangering other motorists and pedestrians. At the intersection of Smith and Elgin Street, the suspect's vehicle ran a red light and collided with a white Lexus. We have information that this was two males that were inside the vehicle at the time of the crash. The impact forced the Lexus into a nearby building where it caught a fire. Tragically, both occupants of the Lexus were pronounced dead at the scene. We received information that these two men were in town for a fraternity and sorority event. The suspect information, we identified him as 31-year-old Rene Hernandez. He was taken into custody at the scene. Arriving deputies did observe alcohol and slurred speech when they interviewed him. Currently, the suspect is in the hospital. He's in custody, in our custody, in a hospital, because he had to have surgery due to an injury caused in this collision. Once he's released from the hospital, he'll be transferred to the Harris County Jail. A female passenger inside the truck was transported to the hospital with non-threatening injuries. Currently, we have charged that driver. We have charged him with murder for the death of these two individuals. But let this serve as a stark reminder. We must do everything possible to prevent future tragedies and ensure our roads are safe for everyone. The investigation is still ongoing. It's investigated by our office, the Harris County Constable Precinct 7, along with the Houston Police Department, Vehicle Crimes Division, the Harris County District Attorney. We are committed to a thorough and transparent investigation, and we'll continue to provide updates as they become available. This tragedy underscores the urgent need to address the dangers of impairment driving in Texas. If you have any questions.
Constable, so the suspect hit other vehicles along Smith?
Yes, sir.
Running the red lights?
The deputy was sitting in the parking lot, and she observed him hit two vehicles. He moved from the curb into the roadway. He struck a vehicle as he got into the roadway, then struck another vehicle as he proceeded down Smith Street.
Would you consider this a pursuit, or was it very short, kind of?
Once she observed it, she activated her emergency equipment and her visual and audio equipment and pursued after the truck.
As far as you know, with the information you have, that was appropriate protocol?
Yes. She observed a crime, FSGI, if no one was hurt, and she did try to stop the vehicle.
What are typically the steps a deputy takes before activating a pursuit?
Well, normally if they see a crime occur, if it's in a vehicle and the person don't stop, normally a prudent person would stop if it hit someone's car and exchange information. But this guy didn't. He hit the car, hit another car, and he just kept down the street. He accelerated down the street on Scott.
So it sounds like there were two separate hit-and-run incidents before he crashed into the car.
Yes, ma'am. There were two auto collisions. One when he first took off from the curbside on Smith, and the second when he got into the roadway.
Were those other vehicles occupied?
My assumption were I saw one vehicle leave. He collided with one vehicle and they kept going. I guess they were afraid. They took off in another direction, but they were occupied from what the video tells us.
Just to clarify, he's 21 or 30?
Information I got, he's 21 years old. Rene Hernandez is his name. And like I said, he's currently charged with 2 counts of murder.
Does he have any?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
because he was allegedly committing another crime at
Right. Pursuant to the, while the pursuit, if he's running away, it's a felony, and he committed another felony by killing these two young men, by colliding with their vehicle.
About how long did the pursuit go? It was only a few blocks, right? Wasn't
It was real fast, probably less than maybe 15 seconds, at best, 15 seconds.
Have you all tried, you said you saw somebody drive off, have you all tried to reach out to some of the people they might have hit before the crash? Did they be of any help to you all?
They've been identified.
They've been identified?
Yes, they have.
They have been identified. The two people who were hit, their cars were hit, we have identified those.
Does the suspect have any other criminal history?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Would you all have had any dash video or anything along those lines on the deputy's car that could be released?
Yes, currently it's under investigation. We hadn't released it yet because it's still under investigation. But there is body worn camera footage and vehicle footage.
And the deputy will, is there any procedure after a case like this, the administrative?
Deputy Gatright, she's been placed on administrative leave, pending the outcome. Because, you know, seeing somebody died in the car is tragic to some people. Some people can live on the next day, and some people have to really struggle with that seeing that.
Is that the
How is she
typical?
doing?
She's doing okay. She's in good spirits. She's in good spirits. She has kids, so that's kind of, you know, teenage kids. If we all have teenage kids, you know, driving on the roadway and, you know, something like this tragically happens, it's just something that reminds you of your kids.
Can you tell us anything about the young men who died, where they were from or anything?
Currently, the ME's office is investigating that side of it. I know there was some Facebook information out there, but it hadn't been vetted. But I understand they were from Florida somewhere, but it hadn't been vetted yet.
Do you know if the suspect had been in a bar before this, or was he drinking at home with friends? Do you know, is there a place that overserved him possibly? Is that also under investigation?
It's part of the investigation.
But so do you know where he was coming from after or before the pursuit started?
No, sir, we don't.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the suspect's passenger?
She was a Hispanic female. She was inside the passenger side. She was taken to the hospital as well for non-threatening injuries.
So was the deputy placed on administrative leave because of the pursuit or because this was a fatal crash?
Just for her emotional mindset. It wasn't because of pursuit. We don't see anything she violates as far as policy right now, but it's just for her emotional mindset. I mean, granted, you stay in the scene and you see two people burnt alive in a car, and they're taken out that morning, so it may have, sometimes it plays an emotional mindset to people, especially a mother with kids. You know?
Is that a typical protocol?
In some cases, yes.
Constable, there's a lot of bars in that area. This happened during the weekend. What's the message for the community? It's the 21-year-old suspect we're talking about. What's the message for what wants to allow?
Drinking and driving can change your life. I'm sure when Mr. Hernandez left that bar, he didn't think that he would be involved in two murders. So to the young folks who's drinking and driving, don't do it. Catch an Uber, catch some mode of transportation, but don't get behind the wheel.
The fact that he's 21, I mean, that's pretty young. He made this decision, this mistake, and now it's something that's gonna be with him forever.
Right. It reminds me of Deputy Jennifer Chavis, who was killed primarily the same way by a DWI driver on the tollway about 3 years ago. She was trapped inside the vehicle, which exploded. So it brings back memory to not only to me, but to the department here, because of seeing someone nearly burn alive in a car is a traumatic experience.
And then just in terms of jurisdiction, I normally think of that as HPD, but you guys also are in charge of that area over there?
We have what they call a law enforcement contract with Midtown that we provide, coupled along with HPD, we do provide security for that area. It's called a Midtown Development Contract. It's a law enforcement contract. Anything else? Thank y'all for coming and let them know the guy's not, I heard some news chatter say that he was not in custody. He is in custody by our deputies. Once he get discharged from the hospital, he will be transported to the Harris County Jail. Thank y'all so much for coming.